Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your Toronto Blue Jays. So we just came off a pretty close, all things considered, as close as a series sweep as it can be because, excuse me, we had one game go to extra innings, the other one still pretty close. We only really got away from them in that third game. But we're facing off against the Oakland Athletics now. We're going on a, 7-game homestand here at Rogers Center. Let's go ahead and take a look at where they are in the standings and their stats. So, in the AL West, the Athletics are 49-61. That's not good, yet somehow the Seattle Mariners are worse, which is actually kind of funny. But anyways, looking at the season stats, let's look for Oakland. Where are they? There they are. Looks like nearly Tom Glavine with 2 complete games rises to the top there. But we're going to look at games started. So they have Snell, Glavine, Jared Weaver, Harry Looper, Braden Looper, and Edwin Jackson. Yep. So then we have DeSanchez, Abraham. Oh, they're rookie, huh? Not that bad looking at least in real standards. Villarreal, Ledema, Sanchez, Eric Gagne, M. Gonzalez, Ardsma. Alright, so that's their pitching. So let's just take a look at that starting 5-man rotation. So excuse me, ERA of pretty much 7, high 4, a low 6, a mid 5, 8. They're giving up a lot of runs, that starting pitching. Now let's look over here. Looks like their first 8 guys. So they had Johnny Estrada, who hits really well. There's Atkins, Scott Hatterberg, who's back there. Yep, BJ Upton, Jeff Kent, Laston's Millage. Never heard the name Laston's aside from this guy. Jack Jones, Yabesky Betancourt, Yaneski Betancourt. The other men, so yeah, great Spire, great Kennedy from Cincinnati Reds in this game. Mike Sweeney, Michael Bourne, yep. Josh Hamilton, and that's crazy, you don't have Josh Hamilton in your starting lineup. Excuse me, Joey Votto, the Canadian. Alrighty, so looking at their lineup, I mean, you look at that, is that really like that great of a lineup? I really don't think it is. But heading into the game here, what are we against them on the season right now? So this is game 112. We're at 6-0 against them. So let's see if we can get it to 10-0, double digits by the end of the series. Excuse me. Alright, so Glavine, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. Glavine and Tim Wakefield, 3.65 ERA. Let's see how well they can hit that knuckler. Hopefully not too well. We'll have Guthrie back on the mound. It looks like Olsen there. See whether or not Doc's ready to go back for the last game of the series. But even looking at our lineup, their only guy motivated really is Gray Kennedy. Aurelia still motivated, and look at those 4 red circles at the bottom. If they're not the first pitch, we'll do the OK Blue Jays then. Let's get into the game, take a quick look around the league. We're the first game, no need to take a look around the league. So you ever have to do something and you decide, you know what, I better do this instead? That's me. I gotta do some cleaning. Because I'm going to be planning to move in a bit. Oh, yeah, we better close that dome. I don't know why it isn't closed already. When it's a factor 3 heading northeast. There's BJ Upton leading off. Already. Okay. Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Alrighty, first pitch of the game. Let's see what Wakefield has on that knuckler. It's immediately a mistake and it's pulled past Aurelia to Luke Scott, and that's a leadoff single. That could have gone a lot worse. Excuse me, I don't know why throw needs to be cleared already. Yabesky Betancourt batting below the Mendoza line just barely. Ball 1, that knuckler's out of there, 1-0. Strike 1 on the far side of the plate. Hits that off the skinny part of the bat. Durham, tag out, throw out, double play. Guess that Mendoza line's showing. Here's Atkins, 311, 1655. Those are fine numbers. Strike 1 on the knuckler. Hit that off the top of the bat. That's going foul. Gave that a good swing. 0-2 count now. And foul tip, and that's going for a strikeout to end the inning. Already, a leadoff. You know what? Let's just ignore that omen. 3 up, and in a way 3 down for the Oakland Athletics. Bottom of the first coming up. Rich Aurelia will be leading off. against Tom Glavine. So we're going to see what Glavine has here. He is a lefty, so that's good for our lineup. Drillio with that 3.74 average, leading off, takes strike one on the circle changeup. That wind is tempting to power swing every time, but we got to focus on coming up clutch, and we play the game, we play it well. We don't go for a home run derby. Just kind of happens to us. Anyways, a 2-1 count now from Glavine. Cutter in the zone. 2-2 even. And he got a hold of that cutter, Aurelia did. That's going out there to the outfield. That's going to be extra bases. He read that thing perfectly. BJ Upton's going to start rolling it. What, rallying it back? Excuse me. I think I'm getting, a little sick. I think I mentioned that the last game. It's the day after that. Zoe Durham, strike one on the low cutter. Nothing in one. Durham swung through that circle changeup. Nice miles per hour, but it's an 0-2 count. Cutter way inside, 1-2. Another cutter inside, 2-2. Got Durham swinging on that changeup. I was expecting a third ball. I got close, but here's Lance Berkman. 505, 93, 213. Strike one, perfectly on that bottom left corner with the changeup, 0-1. And he read that one right. That's going to dead center. That's over the head of Upton. Yes, it is. I was a little concerned there, but Aurelia will get to third. Runners are on first and third now, one away. Here comes AR-15. This is what we want. Winds directly north, factor 3 now. Even if you don't like anything, who's on deck? Strike one on the circle changeup. Caught the zone with that curveball. It's an 0-2 now to AR-15, Alex Rios. They're keeping an eye on Lance Berkman. Changeup dip far low, 1-2. 2-2. That's it off the end of the bat. Step on the bag, going home. Double play, wow. Well, unconventional double play, but they got it right there. So, 2 hits, nothing of it for the Jays. Top of the second coming up. 4, 5, 6 part of the lineup. Here's Jeff Kent. Strike one. It's fouled up. Paducah right there. One away. Here's Scott Hatteberg, 282, 14, 63. That's hit hard to short. Aurelia over to first. 2 away. Here's Jacques Jones. 211 average. Durham, nice perfect dive over to first. That ends the inning. Some good defense showed on that. That play there, and even in the entire inning there. Bottom of the second coming up. Teams have 1 hit and 2 hit apiece. Here's Braun, and you know he's looking his chops at what's on the mound right now. Swings at that first pitch, hit hard to Kent, over to first, 1 away. Should have been more patient on that. Here's Lowell, 525, 64, 149. He's 1 RBI away from that 150 mark. Takes ball 1. Strike one on the circle changeup. And got a hold of that one. He pulls it to left. That's going to get down. Go to second. Jones is the one to relay it over the shortstop, and he's in there. So with 1 away, man on second here. Here's Luke Scott. Takes strike 1 on the cutter. And he smacks that one. That's going to deep center. We'll have enough on it. It stays in the park. But that's going to be back-to-back doubles, and we'll have a man on third now. This is a good situation here. And Scott smoked that thing. The lefty-lefty matchup, he wasn't intimidated. Just a little short, hit off the wall. Here's Loduca now. Takes a high curve for strike 1. Strike 2 on that low cutter. And he smacks that one to right field. That's going to fall. 2 are coming in right here. And you know what I'm going to send him? That's going to be 3 doubles in a row. A triple-double, if you may. This isn't the NBA, but that's a triple-double. 2-0, and Paulo Duca with the 2 RBI double there. Here's Curtis Granderson now. Takes strike 1. Ball 1 in the other's batter's box. 1-1. Ball 1 just a tad inside. 2-1. That was up in there. He pulls it to right field. Great Spire is going back to relay it. And that's, you know what? Why not? 4 doubles in a row. It's the Russell Westbrook, the quadruple double. Here's Aurelia out with a double of his own tonight. Strike 1, circle changeup. He hits that one softly. What move are they going to make? They're throwing to third. Granderson's out, but Aurelia will make it to first. So we still have a runner on. Here's Ray Durham. Went down swinging his first time up. Ball 1. And he missed the sweet spot on that one. That's hit to Kent. Over to first. That ends the inning. But that was a bit of a rally there. 4 straight doubles. Got us a 3-0 lead. We're 3 for 6. They're 0 for 1. Top of the third coming up. Last 3 batters in the A's lineup. Here's Johnny Estrada. So really, there's a lot of significance between this Oakland and Toronto matchup because I believe this was the ALCS matchup for both 91 and 92. Each team taking a, oh no, not 91. That was the Twins. I think they definitely had one. Was it 90 or 89? I think it was 89, but there was definitely one time before 1992 these teams met in the ALCS. Toronto was the favorite, but Oakland won, and Toronto finally got over that hump in 1992 to win the first World Series after. That's hit hard to Lowell, to Durham, to Berkman, and that's the second double play of the night for Wakefield. Here's great Spire now. 2-6-6-1-7. It's that hard. Berkman goes to step on the bag. That's the end of the inning. Ready. 3 up and 3 down there again technically. They're 0 for 2 or 3 for 6. Bottom of the third. It's our heart of the lineup. Here's Lance Berkman. 1 for 1 with a single. Let's see what Clavin has here. Strike 1 on the high circle changeup. Low changeup, 1-1. That's a mistake, and Berkman was waiting on it. There it goes. Oh, goodness, that one went almost 500 feet. Home run number 94 on the season. Solo shot makes it 4-0. That quality start just reached probably, like, Sault Ste. Marie. Just northern Ontario City. Anyways, here's Rios up now. It's not quite batting practice yet, but in this really righty-happy lineup, I'll gladly give out more power swings than I oughta should. 2-1. And Rios, that's a bouncer. Bounces Kent. Over to first. 1 away. Here's Braun, 0 for 1 with a grounder. Ball 1. High curve there, 2-0. 50-50, did not go his way. Well, went the pitcher's way. This should be maybe a 4-pitch walk. Instead, it's an even count at 2-2. Braun got a decent bit on that. That's going out there pretty far, but Spire's waiting under it. 2 away. There's Lowell, 1 for 1 with the double. And he hits that first one. That's going to center field. Will it get out of there, Upton's reach? Yes, it is. Back-to-back doubles from Mike Lowell. Runner on second, 2 out for Toronto. And he didn't get the greatest on that. That was kind of high up. I think the wind certainly helped out there to get out of there. Upton didn't try making a jump on it. All for better or for worse, Lowell's there. And I just realized Scott is 1 RBI away from the century mark. Takes strike 1 on the circle changeup. 1-1. Inside pitch, 2-1. Fastball in the dirt, 3-1. Let that curve go by. It stayed in the zone. Payoff pitch to Luke Scott. Man on second. He hits it hard. Not past the third baseman, Atkins. A bad throw to first, but it's in vain. That ends the inning, so Berkman's solo shot just made it 4-0. We're 4 for 8. They're 0 for 2. 500 is certainly better than 0-100. Here's BJ Upton, top of the lineup again. I accidentally threw a fastball. Fine, that was in the dirt. 1-0. It's that first pitch. Lowell's right there. 1 away. Should say hits that first strike. Besky Betancourt 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play his first time up. That's another double play ball there, but only 1 man running. 2 away. Here's Atkins. Went down swinging his first time up. Hit off the skinny part of the bat. Lowell over to first base. That ends the inning. 4 pitches and 3 batters gone. That's what we're talking about. So, A's are still 0 for 2. Jays are 4 for 8. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Paulo Duca leading off. 1 for 1 with a double of his own. 2 RBIs tonight. Takes changeup, strike 1. That one's in the dirt. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. Let it go by. Gets in the zone, top left corner. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Loduca. And he hits that into the center right gap. That's going to go. That's a decent bouncer. But he's going to get his legs on it. That's back-to-back doubles for both Lowell and Loduca. Here's Granderson. Glavin's getting tired. Ball inside. Couldn't get to the zone. 1-0. Takes that changeup. 1-1. And he smokes that fastball to center field. The game is slowing down. He absolutely drilled that thing. It's going. Oh, it is not going nearly as far as I thought it would. Good thing Loduca gets back in time. That could have maybe been a tag-up situation. Here's Aurelia now. Takes that changeup, strike 1. That one in the other batter's box. 1-0. 1-1, excuse me. Way high. Near the brim of his helmet. 2-1. And Aurelia smokes that to right field. Out of reach of Spire. We'll have runners on the corners yet again. Only 1 away. I'm surprised Spire didn't get that one. They're taking Glavin out. He went 3 1/3, allowed 4. Here comes in D. Sanchez. Ball 1. I was generous on the umpire's call to give that to us. 1-0. 2-0. That gets away from him. Stay at your bases. We're not risking anything here. 2-0. Durham hits that hard down the line. That's making it all the way to the outfield. 1 more run will come in. 5-0. It's 5 runs given up by Glavin, technically. Here's Lance Berkman, already a homer tonight. Ball 1, inside fastball. I should say today, because it's pretty early. We're the first game. He hits that one down the line. It went foul. That could have been a double play ball had it stayed fair. He hits that. Looks like a double play ball. Where is he going with that? To second. Kent to first. Berkman's able to just beat it out. 2 outs, but we have runners there. And here's Rios facing the righty now. And he smokes that one to right field with the win. Is that going to get out of there? There it goes. A 3-run bomb from AR-15. 50th home run on the season. Only 374 feet, but it's certainly enough. And it's what now? 8-0. 8-0 Toronto. That's what we're talking about here. And he's made it batting practice. Well, it was already batting practice technically, but anyways, there's 1-0 to Braun. 2-0. 2-1. Curveball caught into the zone. Changeup went below. 3-1. Hits that hard to Kent. Over to first. That ends the inning. So a 4-run rally by the Jays there. We are 8 for 12. The A's are 0 for 2. Top of the 5th coming up. It's the 4-5-6 part of the lineup. So 2 double plays. Seems like it might even really help Wakefield just stay proper spot in the lineup. Kent hits that first pitch to Aurelia. Over to first. 1 away. These batters are getting impatient. They're hitting, the first, second pitch. Here's Hatteberg. Strike 1, low in the zone. Got a bit of the sweet spot on it. That's going for their 3rd base hit of the night. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's Jacques Jones, 210 average. Strike 1. Strike 2. Couldn't get him biting on that knuckler. He's taken off. That's hit to second, just go to first. So the hit and run at least advances the runner, but that's the second out. They have a runner in scoring position now. And it's Johnny Estrada. It's that first pitch, went just fouled down the first baseline. That's going out there to the shallow outfield. Rios will not be able to run it down. It's going to be 8-1. First run given up by Wakefield, but hey, it's whatever. Just checking it. 3.60 ERA, it's going down. Here's Gray Kennedy. Oh, he just smoked that thing, man. Oh my god, all right, 8-3. That's only his second home run on the season. Are you kidding me? He must be a call-up or a trade acquisition or something. He smoked that thing. Great, I didn't want the ERA to go up this immediately for Wakefield, but looks like we got no choice here. First pitch, he just hit that like Ryan Braun would, and Ryan Braun has like, you know, triple digits on the season. Alrighty, you know what, just get over it, alright? Last batter in the lineup, 3.72, that ERA has gone up from 3.65 he entered with. Strike one on the knuckler. That he hits that one to center. That's another base hit. Okay, come on. They started off with Jeff Kent in the 4 spot. We're at the 1 spot with BJ Upton now. Back. Foul ball, nothing in 1. Keep an eye on him. And he missed the sweet spot, but he still smoked that. Granderson going back. Got it with a great catch, and that ends the bleeding there. That's what we needed there. Thanks, Granderson. A's are now 3 for 6, while we're 8 for 12. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Michael Lowell in the 6th spot leading off. It's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Strike one. It's still batting practice, even with the A's 3-run rally there. And Lowell read that slider perfectly. That's going to center left. Will it get out of there? It stays in the park. And Lowell's going to stop at first this time. He's looking for a cycle. Here's Scott, 1 for 2 with a double. Facing a righty now, so this is what he wants. Hit that fastball down the line. Amazing dive by Atkins. And he will not make a throw on it. That'll go as an infield hit. So runners on first and second. Here's Paulo Duca now. Takes strike one on the fastball. Change. Oh, curveball in the dirt. Yeah, we're going to let him run on that one. Scott's easily at second. 1-1 count to Paulo Duca now. Just broke into the zone with that curveball. 1-2. Take it. It's going to be an even count. 2-2. And he smokes that one. That was high up in the zone. Caught, but one more run's going to score off of that. And Paulo Duca with his 3rd RBI tonight. A double and a sac fly. It's 9-3 Blue Jays. Here's Granderson. 426, 6-6, 146. Make that 147 RBIs on the season. That's now, what, 10-3? He's reached double digits. Here's Aureliel looking for a cycle. That's the double and the single. Strike one, low slider. Takes it all the way. Keeping an eye over at first base. 1-1. And he read that curve well. That was smacked to center field, but Upton's there, 2 away. Here's Durham, 1 for 3. Single, so he struck out, grounded out, and got on base with a single. Let's see what he's got here now. Takes strike one on the 4-seamer. They're keeping an eye on Grandy over there at first. Oh, fastball went our way. That could have gone either way, 1-1. And he raised that curveball well over the head of Atkins. Runners on first and second now, and that's bringing up the heart of their lineup. Here comes Lance Berkman. He's looking for a cycle as well. Has a single and the home run. Strike one, takes high in the zone. And he got a little jammed on that. That's going out to left field, to the warning track. Oh, off the wall. I thought that'd be caught. But we'll take another RBI. It's 11-3 Toronto now. Here's Rios. Just keep a look at this guy's ERA. He hasn't even thrown 30 pitches. He's given up, like, what, 6 runs? And he got Rios jammed there. Spires there in the outfield. That ends the inning. But another 3 runs come across the plate. That 5th inning is a wash. They're 3 for 6. We're 11 for 17. It's the 2-3-4, part of the A's lineup. So Wakefield, we're still looking for that quality start. Betancourt swings and misses. 0-1. Off the end of the bat. Durham at second. Well, pretty much barely had a move. And there's the first out. There's Atkins. Strikeout and a grounder. Hit off the end of the bat. Aurelia's right there. 2 away. Here's Kent. Fouled out in territory. Fouled out in fouled territory. I should say popped up in fouled territory. Grounded out. 0-1 count. That was a fastball, and both Ken and I weren't expecting that. He swings and misses. 0-2. Pulled that to Lowell. Throws it to Berkman. That ends the inning. 3 up and 3 down. That's how you recover from giving up runs the previous inning. They're 3 for 6. We're 11 for 17. Long Gone Braun is leading off the bottom of the 6th. He's 0 for 3. But damn it, he's Ryan Braun. And he hits that hard. Not past the shortstop Kennedy. Throws over to first. 1 away. So Braun is now 0 for 4. But, I mean, decent amount of that's on me. Here's Lowell. 3 for 3. Still looking for a cycle. Ball 1 in the other batter's box. 1-0. 2-0. Strike 1. He's getting tired out there. 2-2. Got him swinging. So they finally solved Mike Lowell, but can they even really solve Luke Scott? 2 for 3. He's looking for a cycle as well. He swings at that first pitch. That was smoke to center. Over the head of Upton. And with Scott's wheels, you know he's going for a second double of the evening. Or of the day, I should say. So a 2-out double for Luke Scott. Here's Paulo Duga with 3 RBIs tonight. Ball 1 inside, 1-0. Hit that hard to Hatteberg. Steps on the bag. That ends the inning. So they finally shut us out for the first time since the first inning. Top of the 7th coming up. It's the 5, 6, 7 part of the lineup. And before the game can get away from him, remember, have to take Wakefield out, even if it's prematurely, if he's looking shaky. There's the second mistake he's thrown. That one didn't go for a hit. That one went for an out, but we're lucky there again. So it looks like they finally got the dome closed. I'm seeing no more wind. Here's Jones. That one's pulled. That one will be in foul territory. That one's all the way over there. 0-1. And that was another mistake by Wakefield, but that luckily went for 0-2. Another one, and that struck him out. What is going on here, man? Maybe this is the last batter he faces. It's Johnny Estrada, 2 for 2. Strike 1. That one gets away. Bo, but he swung at it. 0-2. And he somehow swung through that because it was so slow. 57 miles per hour, but Wakefield gets the strikeout, and I think that's his last inning of work on the mound. So, through 7, this is the 7th inning stretch. I don't have water with me because I plan on just, you know, motoring through this. I got other things to do, but let's talk about the game, shall we? So, aside from that 5th inning, Wakefield hasn't really had any hiccups, but he looks suspect those last 2 at-bats. Looking at our hitting, yep, we're just destroying them like we usually do. This is like a return to form after that series against Texas. You know, 11 for 18, opposed to 3 for 6. I mean, yeah, we're better than them in the clutch, technically. They're 500, we're above 500. But you know what? Even though it's batting practice, let's remember that it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game at the Rogers Center, home of your Toronto Blue Jays. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Yep, they're making a pitch and change, I figured. Here comes Ledema. A lefty. He's going to fade lead off against Curtis Granderson. Mid-5 ERA. Strike 1 on the fastball. And Granderson hits that. That's to Kent. Over to first. 1 away. There's Aurelia. Still looking for a cycle. Hits that. Not past Hatteberg. 2 away. There's Durham. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And they jammed him on that. That swung on, and that's going foul. 0-1. And he hits that one. Not past Kent. Over to first. That's the end of the inning. So 3 up and 3 down for the Jays. Heading to the top of the 8th. It's the 8-9-1 part of the lineup. How's Wakefield looking? You know what? Let's see if he can get a revenge, but I'm not going to keep you in much longer. Strike 1. If he gives up a home run, I'm going to be kicking myself. Alright, you know what? That's a base hit. I think that's it for him on the mound. Yep, hey, you went 7, gave up 3. That's whatever. You Spire. Clearly ready. Let's bring in Kinney for, let's say, 1 inning. Because we're at the top of the 8th. Yeah, let's see what you got, Kinney. Oh, ball 1. Slider missed the corner. Strike 1 there on the fastball. Got him there. Durham runs it down. 1 away. Still a runner on first. 4th trip through the lineup here is B.J. Upton. Strike 1 there. Slider there. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. 2 away. Here's your Besky Betancourt. It's that first pitch, and you see where that low average comes from. Durham gets that easy. And they're now 3 for 7, but bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the heart of our lineup, facing a lefty. So let's see what he's got. Here's Berkman, 3 for what? 4. Smoke that high pitch to center field. Upton's going way back, and he's going to watch it. Another home run for Lance Berkman. It's now 12-3. 95th home run, one foot short of the funny number. But Berkman, you know, he'll destroy that ball, and this lineup will destroy lefties, and they sent out twice, you know, 2 of them in 1 game. That's interesting. So it's a 9-run lead. 8-run cushion. They're going to show the replay of that one of all of them. Now, that was a high pitch, too. He didn't get under at all, and sails over the 400 mark. Here's Rios, 1 for 4 with the home run of his own, a 3-run bomb. That really put the game out of reach. Before then, it was 5-0, and he turned it to 8-0. And he hits that first pitch. That's going to right field. That one had a lot on it, and that's his 2nd home run of the day. Home run number 51 for Rios on the season. 4th RBI. That's going to make it 13-3. It's a double-digit lead for your Toronto Blue Jays. Look at that, 13-3. That one traveled further, posted 3-7-4. And Braun, he's a lefty. Just wait for the right pitch. See what you got. Ball 1, curve, missed the zone. Strike 1. Fastball inside, 2-1. Let off of that one, it's a 2-2 count. Hit that down the line. Went foul. 2-2. Laid off that changeup. It's a 3-2 count. Payoff pitch to Ryan Braun. Got him swinging. Braun looks like he's finishing the game 0 for 5. Here's Lowell. 2 parts of the single. Can he find a 3rd here? Hits that hard. And that's past Kennedy. That'll go down his 4th base hit. Another single. That's going to bring up Luke Scott. And it looks like they're going to take Ledema out. He didn't have a good outing. They're bringing in another lefty. Mike Gonzalez. There's strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Oh, that's one heck of a slider. Got Scott swinging there, 0-2. And Scott hits that 4-seam fastball to center field. Back-to-back base hits. And that's bringing up Paulo Duca. Duca likes hitting lefties, too. Oh, fouled back that slider. Got lucky it was out of reach of Estrada. 0-1. Hits that hard to Kent. Added 2nd over to 1st. Got him on the double play. That's it for the hitting tonight for the Jays. Finishing 13 for 22, above 500. A's are 3 for 7. Now to the heart of the lineup. Kenny, I know your ERA is exactly at 2, but Lindstrom, we're going to practice for an actual save situation here. Let's say you got a 1-run cushion, and it's a 2-run lead. Zatkins hitless tonight. Strike 1. It's that fastball. Here's the 0-2. And he got that out of the dirt. That's pulled for a base hit. So runner on first, none away. Here's Kent. Strike one. Perfect fastball there. Didn't bite on that there. Change up. 1-1. That's pulled. That's going to left field. Scott runs it. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, please. Excuse my language there. But Luke Scott, of all time to make an error. I might have to pull Lindstrom now. Okay, whatever. It's Hatterberg. Strike one there. 0-2. Oh, didn't get the call there. 1-2 now. Didn't get the call there either. 2-2. And man, he just... That one went way back. Here's the 2-2. That one's pulled along the line. This is a hard one to field. This has been an inning, hasn't it? Alright, bases are loaded, none away. Here's Jack Jones. Strike one on the low slider. Oh, we finally get the call there. 0-2. And that's going just beyond Ray Durham. Infield fly. So one away. Still the bases are loaded. Here's Johnny Estrada now. Takes strike one on that slider. Ball one. Well below. 1-1 count. Estrada smokes that to center field. It's tag up. And it's the second out, but we give up a sac fly there. It's 13-4. So this would be like in our scenario here. Oh, are you kidding me right now, man? Oh my goodness. Okay, whatever. Come on, get it. So the game would be tied, and they would have had the lead on us if my scenario was reality. So it's another 3-run rally. But 1.08 is ERA. It's gone down, if anything. I guess it's just that error by Scott. Here's Spire. That one's fouled back. I mean, it was a foul ball anyway. And Lindstrom's already getting tired. A good thing the game's over now. Over to first. That ends the inning. Well, that was not a pretty final inning, but the Jays take it 13-6. That was really off, you know, our tremendous hitting performance tonight. Wakefield, hey, he did fine. He gave up 3 runs, but he went 7. And then, like, Lindstrom, I don't know. Like, okay, so that was some weird shenanigans. The leadoff single, whatever. That should have been out 1. That was the error. And then the weirdest infield hit ever you'll ever see by Scott Hatterberg there. Bottom of the 8th. Is this, yeah, looks like that was Berkman. Right over the 400 mark, yep. Bottom of the 8th again. This is Rios. So we just tacked on more runs, so it's only fair they get some back, I suppose. Top of the 9th, final out. Then Paulo Duca. I don't quite disagree with that because he got a good amount of RBIs. But I still think you give it to Lance Berkman. So the A's ended up finishing 6 for 10 while we were 13 for 22. I think they honestly might have even been better than us, but I'm not sure. Anyways, now we're heading along here. Let's see. So Wakefield 19-0 on the season. Glavin 7-7. Berkman hit 94 and 95. Rios hit 50 and 51. Great Kennedy hit 2. Alright, so taking a look at their stats here. Braun went hitless, which is very unusual. A lot of doubles. 8 total. 3 guys had multiple. 4 home runs, yep, by 2 guys. RBIs. Loduca had 3. Rios had 4. Berkman had 3. Granderson had 2. Oh, Durham was the only guy that had 1 lone RBI. Everyone came across the plate except Braun and Durham. Let's see. So Berkman, 95 home runs. Rios made it to the 50s mark. Getting along, so yeah, 7 innings, 3 earned runs for Wakefield. Lindstrom, he had no earned runs. I don't know why that's the case, but I'm not going to question it. Maybe just the error, but who knows. 79 pitches total for all our pitching staff. Alrighty, moving along here. That's going to wrap up the game. We'll take a look at how many points we got. 591. And then, alright, every other game, so let's see. The Rays actually somehow won a game. That's embarrassing for the Indians. Yankees are shut out. Orioles lost. Red Sox lost. Alright, 3-1. Could have been 4-0, but somehow the Rays won. Anyone score more runs than us? Rockies tied us, but they're at Coors. That's expected. Any walk-offs or anything? Doesn't look like it. Alrighty, moving along now. So that's going to be it for this game. We still have another 3 against the Oakland Athletics. Next starter for the game is going to be Jeremy Guthrie. We'll see who he's going up against. I'll see you next time for the second game of this series against Oakland.